When it comes to seducing the guy, you have to get him to become frustrated. You gotta make him tired, not tired, but frustrated, so that he can break his will. You see what I'm saying? Frustration could be, man, why hasn't she texted me back? Like, what the fuck? Let me double text her because I haven't heard from her. Frustration can be, you know what? I'm tried everything and it doesn't work. Let me open up and tell her how much I like her. See what I'm saying? When you get somebody frustrated, when you get somebody to make, when you're sending somebody mixed signals, you automatically make them frustrated, right? So I'm gonna show you guys one of the most powerful ways to give a guy a compliment that doesn't really raise his ego, but makes him chase even harder. It's fucking crazy, right? And I found this out because a woman did this to me, and I was like, you know what, this is very interesting. I'm gonna start doing that, and you know what, it worked. Okay, so let me show you guys. Because it worked because it got people to say, why aren't you hitting me up then? I'm gonna show you how to do it, right? So if you guys don't want one-on-one coaching, just go to mindfulattraction.org/anygamecoaching. I mean, yeah, no, mindfulattraction.org. I actually just finished talking to a client earlier today, and this is exactly what I talked about with her and a few other topics. But yeah, so get coached by me. I do relationship advice. I do monthly coaching. I do weekly coaching, and in-person coaching and phone coaching. Over the phone, over Skype, and I also do email coaching. I have a lot of packages. Go, not a good packages, right? No, I have a lot of packages. Go on the link below, right? So let's get started, right? So you know when you haven't hanged out with somebody in a few days, right? And somebody and you say let's hang out, and they're like, oh, I can't, I'm busy today, but let's hang out next week, right? And then it's time to hang out next week and they don't hit you up, right? And you haven't seen them in a while. And then suddenly they send you a text message, be like, oh my God, how are you? I miss you so much. How you been? When you haven't hung out with somebody and they tell you they miss you, what are you gonna say? You miss me? Dude, you haven't hung out. When are we gonna hang out? You really miss me. That's the thing. A meaningless compliment is a compliment that's not backed up by action. You could tell somebody that you miss them, but if you really hang out with them, if you really show that you want them to be there, that miss you is gonna be meaningful. But if you tell a guy I miss you, but you haven't done anything that shows that you miss him, you're gonna say I miss you, but in his head he's gonna be like, wait a minute, she doesn't miss me. She did this, she did that. So then they're gonna open up and say, why haven't you hung out? They think you're opening up. And they're saying you're opening up, but it doesn't make sense with your actions. Tell me what's in your head. Do you really want to hang out? See what I'm saying? So a meaningless compliment is a compliment that's backed up by coldness, right? So for example, let's use this, right? Let's say you're talking to a guy, right? And you've been bailing on him a lot, right? And you've been making him chase, right? And then, actually, let's say that you've seen a guy, right? Actually, let's say you've seen a guy, right? And he's been fucking up. And so because he's been fucking up, now you go cold on him. Now you don't text him. You stop responding for a few days, right? And you start bailing on the dates. He's gonna be like, oh my God, what's going on? Why hasn't she messaged me? One day you randomly gonna message him and say, hey, how you been? I miss you. I'm busy with work, but I hope you have a good day. Bye. Right? This is the thing, is that if somebody's acting cold, one of the best things to do is go cold on them too, right? But after a few days of not texting them, right, you want to send them a text. Right? But that text is very specific. You don't say how are you, because when you say how are you, what are you doing? You invited them to conversate, right? But it's kind of like when you don't like a guy. When you don't like a guy, you give him statements that doesn't make him respond. You say, yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm actually having a good day. You have a good day. Take care. It's like, to me, it's kind of like if I want to continue the conversation, I have to go out of my way and make the conversation. They're like, anyways, what you been up to? And now I could tell that you're the one that's chasing me. That's what you're going to be doing. You're going to stop texting. Let's say that he bails on you once on a date, right? Again, if somebody bails on you, if somebody is treating you how you don't want to be treated, the best way to punish that behavior is with silence. So let's say he's fucked up and now you're giving him silence, right? So on Friday, he bailed on you on the date. And so you said, you know what? Let's say he was late for 30 minutes, right? You say, you know what, you're gonna be late, let's do some other time, right? Okay, so then on Tuesday you text him, right? And you text him during the day and you say, hey, I hope you're having a good day, I miss you, right? That comes with moments of you that's backed up by you being inconsistent in the past, right? I miss you, I hope you're having a good day, bye-bye, right? So what are you doing? You randomly texting him. He's like, yeah, she likes me, right? But then you give her a compliment, I miss you. Right? He's like, no, you don't, bitch. You haven't hit me up yet. See what I'm saying? And then you say, I hope you're having a good day. Bye. You're not giving him a chance to respond. So in a way, that's like push-pull. I'm telling you when I say this, right? So then what do? You go cold. You go court for a few days, and you let him chase. I promise you, if you do this properly, you're gonna make him chase. Meaningless compliments work because they send mixed signals. They work because you're saying one thing and doing the other. You see what I'm saying? And it could be done for anything. You just gotta use your head. Give him a compliment that doesn't reflect how your actions, and it automatically work. But that's actually one of the best things to do, though. Okay, so you give him mixed signals. You make him chase, right? And you don't chase him at all. You don't pursue, but you say you miss him. And it's a little fucked up though, but it works. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, take care and have a good day. Bye bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're gonna be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one would teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace, and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women of power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship, and this a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you can read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. Oh, I'm closing the channel.